So you want to become a successful techno DJ. Well, in 2025, mixing at home is not enough for you to become successful. You have to build a brand, you have to stand out from the crowd, and you have to constantly push yourself. So in this video, I'll tell you 5 major things to do if you want to become successful as a techno DJ. So let's get into it. So number 1, don't be just a DJ. Because if you're just only DJing, you're blending in with thousands of other people out there. To stand out, you need to add more dimensions to your career. So what to do? Well, you can become a producer, an influencer, and a brand manager. Making your own tracks, producing your own music will be the number 1 way of separating yourself from the crowd, becoming unique. Having your own sound, being recognized for that sound will get you more bookings, will get you more gigs, more label signs, and more opportunities. That could be Spotify playlists, that could be getting a bigger audience abroad in a different country. So without producing, you're limiting yourself from finding that audience that you've been looking for. You have to be an influencer. You have to be active on all big social media channels, because this is where promoters will find you. This is where listeners will find your music, and this is where your followers will find your brand and follow and stay connected with. So you have to be active on major social media channels like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. Your vibe, your visuals, your style, and even your outlook on social media determines your brand. And your brand is very important when it comes to people recognizing you for what you are. So your music, your style, your vibe, they all connect to make your brand. So you have to also manage your brand. You have to be active in understanding how your brand works and how you can market your brand so you can get more and bigger gigs. So the best exercise to do is I want you to describe your DJing career and your brand with 3 words, 3 keywords. And when you do that, you will have an idea of the direction that you want to go for. And keep those 3 keywords the same throughout your career so you can be connected with your true self whilst building your brand. Number 2, go to events. Well, it will be very difficult for you to build a brand from your bedroom. You have to be out in the scene with the people, with the key people that are running the scene. So if you're local to an event, to a rave, go and see how it works. Make friends, connect with new people, socialize with DJs and promoters. Be friendly, be approachable. Don't be too beggy. Just try and become their friend. It's often who you know that will open the doors. Networking is not only just about asking for gigs and demanding to play for this promoter. Well, you need to make real connections. Be friends with people. Spend time with these very important people that could potentially give you opportunity in the future. And last but not least, most importantly, observe the DJs playing. If you want to play for this promoter and there is already a DJ playing, just observe what they're doing, how they're building their sets, how they're controlling the crowd, how they're engaging with the audience, and why. Try and understand why the promoter chose to book this specific DJ. Implement these observations that you found into your own career. Number 3, social media. I mean, it's 2025. You have to be on social media. It's the only place where the promoters and your audience can find you. Of course, you want to just make music, you want to become a good producer, a good DJ, but that won't just be enough, unfortunately. So you have to engage with your audience. Even if you have 20, 200, or 2,000, you have to engage with them. You have to reply back to the comments, reply back to DMs, put a story up, and put a poll, just a silly question poll or whatever. You want the people to come back to your page to engage with you, because you're not only just a DJ and a music producer, you're also a personality. And you have to understand that building a community is way more powerful than just chasing followers. Having cool photos and videos, well, it's uncanny. Everybody wants to look cool and wants to have the best videos. But how do we do that? Well, first of all, when it comes to photos, you want to look professional. You want to have a few pictures posted up every month so people know what you look like. People know how the person behind the decks looks like. Your brand, your professionalism should reflect on these pictures. Short form videos are just the king. Well, they boost up your engagement, they bring you new followers, they bring you new opportunities, and they help you build your brand on social media. So TikToks, Reels, make sure you post at least once or twice every week, Reels and TikToks, constantly, because you never know which one will take off and make you viral. So if you were to see yourself as an audience and you going on social media, what type of content will you engage with the most? Ask yourself this question. For me personally, if I see a cool reel, I'll like it, I'll share it with my friends, and I'll comment on it. So I'm engaging with a reel a lot compared to maybe another type of content. I'm engaging with reels more than any other. So ask yourself that question, and that should give you an idea to where to start. Number 4, and my favorite, is consistency. Success is not overnight. That is never the case. If you want a long-term and sustainable career, you have to show up again, and again. No one will gain so much popularity overnight and manage to keep that for a long time. It's not sustainable. It's just not the way it is. If you want to build a strong brand that goes for a long time, you have to show up, you have to be consistent. You need to schedule. So you need to have a plan on when you post, when you make music, and when these musics will be out. So you have to tell your crowd that this is my schedule, this is when you can expect a post from me, this is when you can expect the music from me. So they will stay engaged, they will stay connected, and they will come back when time comes. So for an example, you post videos of you playing first time in Barcelona. Well, if you were to put up a story 2 weeks before that, guys, I'm playing in Barcelona and I can't wait to show you the videos after the rave. And you posted the story after the rave saying, my new videos are out now. So all the people 2 weeks prior to that event have been staying connected, have been waiting for you to post those videos, and now it's live. People can go and engage with your videos. So you have to stay connected with your audience, keep them informed on what you're doing and when things are happening. Workflow is very important. You need to have daily and weekly habits of when you are producing, when you are mixing, when you're posting, when you're managing your brand. So your workflow is the thing that moves you forward. You need to use your time wisely. So efficiency is very important. So schedule it. So let's say you have 4 hours in a day where you have free time. Well, spend the first 30 minutes in managing your social media and putting your posts up. The second 1 hour can be dedicated to making music. The next 1 hour can be dedicated to making new mixes and trying new things behind the decks. This is the optimum way of finding new habits and putting them into your daily life. This way, when you have it planned out, you can have more time for creativity and more time to enjoy yourself and enjoy your career. Remember, being consistent beats being perfect every time. Number 5. Improve. Wherever you are in your DJing career, you have to always improve. You have so many more things to learn. Don't ever think that you are done and you are satisfied with the way you are and you're the best and you know everything. Well, that's not the case. Everyone can learn more. If you're just a DJ and you're starting out productions, you can learn how to maybe sound design. If you are very good at sound design and you're good at production and you also DJ, maybe you can observe and learn how to become a performer, how to engage and control the crowd. So everyone still has room to improve. The more you know, the more creative freedom you will have, and the better your brand will be in general. Don't just seek compliments. Send your tracks to your friends, your mentors, your audience, and ask them, what do you think of this new track that I'm experimenting with? And don't just be satisfied with the way it is. Experiment with new equipment, new sound, new brand image. So keep it moving and keep it fresh, because I want you to be successful, and there is no one that wants you to be successful more than yourself. So these were the 5 things that I would do to become a successful techno DJ. You have to create, connect, and improve on a daily basis. If you found this video helpful, please drop a like and subscribe to see more DJing tips, and comment down below what stage of your career you are at right now. Maybe you can find new people, connect with new people in the industry in the comments below. See you on the next one.